my how-to on how to do the Blackbird. This is an Irish step dance. And a little background info before we get started. Irish step dancing started with the Celtics around the 3rd century BC. The Celtic people were spread out throughout Western Europe during that time. Little is known about this time period because not much survived except the few books and paintings that have influenced the dancing costumes. The tradition of dancing itself started with dance masters that went around from village to village, teaching the dances that they created or knew. And Irish step dancing isn't something you really need to know, but it's cool to learn something you've never done before. So now we're going to start with the Blackbird. And first I'm going to teach you guys how to do flaps. So a flap is you're going to take the ball of your foot, and you're going to strike it against the floor. It's going to sound a little bit like this. It's a one-beat motion. So practice that a couple times. Once you've done that, we're going to move into shuffles. Shuffles is a 2-beat motion. It starts out like a flap, and it goes shuffle. You're just hitting the ball of your foot on the floor twice. And practice that a few times. Alright, and then the final thing we're going to practice are rocks. So you got to put your ankles together like this and make sure there's no space between your legs. You're going to get up on the balls of your feet and just rock. It's a little awkward doing it slow. Once you start getting more comfortable with it and doing it faster, it'll look better. So now we're going to do the first part of Blackbird. It's normally a hard shoe dance, and it's called a set dance, which is how most hornpipes and set dances are done. Okay, so this is the lead, and it's done on both feet. And the steps are flap and flap, shuffle, tap out, tap in. When you do your taps, make sure you're putting your full weight on your front foot and your back foot's up in the air. Alright, so we're going to do that again. Flap and flap, shuffle, tap out, tap in. 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 Now flap, shuffle, hop back. Flap and flap, shuffle, hop back. Flap and flap, shuffle, jump, step, shuffle, hop back. Jump steps start like your tap step, but it's a jump. And then you repeat on the left foot. Da, 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 da. And then move on to the body of the dance, which is only done on your right foot. And that goes jump, step, shuffle, hop back. Hop, rock, 2, 3. Hop, rock, 2, 3. Flap, tap 1, flap, tap 2, flap, tap 3. Shuffle, hop, back. Now back up for this. Kick, run, 2, rock, 2, step, shuffle, hop, back. Shuffle, hop, back. And now here's the end. I'm done on both feet. And you're going to go flap and flap, heel down. Flap and flap, heel down. Flap and flap, heel down. Hop, rock, 2, 3. Hop, rock, 2, 3. Flap and flap, shuffle, hop back. Flap and flap, shuffle, jump, step, shuffle, hop back. Now, I'm going to do the whole thing for you. So yeah. Alright.
Yep. You've only done 4 minutes.
Okay. Flap, flap, shuffle. we're nearing the end of our clip, a little segment. Before we end, this is one of the more challenging dances. It's called the set dance, as I mentioned earlier. It's called that because everybody's doing the same thing. There are other hard dances called hornpipes, and in a hornpipe, the only thing you're doing the same is the lead. And then everybody else has different steps in the middle, and they do the lead again at the end. There are other two types of dances in Irish step dancing. There are jigs and there are reels. Jigs are the fastest dances you'll ever do in Irish step dancing, and then reels and hornpipes and set dances. I've been doing Irish step dancing for a long time, so I know that this is one of the more challenging dances to learn. It took me a while to get there. It's a lot of hard work dancing, and it's a lot of practice, it's a lot of work, and good night.